I see the Karen.
E for adventure.
That wasn't that bad of a little bypass.
No, not at all.
So far, it's just like most people have said. We've ran the entire trail in two-wheel drive. We definitely would have needed four-wheel drive to go up that washed out, drop-off nightmare area. But we chose not to die out in the middle of the desert. Copy. I got pictures and video to it, but we turned around and went back. It wasn't worth breaking something. And we didn't need it, but we put it into four-wheel drive to travel out onto Soda Lake to the Traveler's Monument, just in case it was as muddy as that Jeep group that was in front of us said it was. And once again, it was not. I believe we could have crossed the entire lake. If we had it tagged along with those guys, we would have done it. It didn't look that muddy, but the Park Service said it was closed, so we chose not to. So we didn't top off our gas cans before we went out there. We planned on backtracking going to Baker. So next time we'll go out across the lake. It isn't that far. It looks like a couple of miles. And none of them came back, so we're assuming those 6 Jeeps made it across no problems. If we had it tagged along, we'd have been safe going with them. And we did take a bypass at the beginning of the trail after Afton Canyon. We got out into some really cool sand dunes. So we did put it in four-wheel drive there as we were turning around trying to find our way back to the trail. Somewhere along the line we missed a turn, but we got to see a beautiful sand dune area, and then we turned around. Everything else two-wheel drive. It's not even a question, not even a problem. Even the deeper sand isn't a problem at all. We just aired down a little bit, so we're good.
See that roadkill on the right?
Oh no. No, I was talking to the camera, so I was explaining our Soda Lake and gas cans and turning around and going the other way. All that good stuff.
Roger, sorry to interrupt your story.
I actually ran out of stuff to say, so I was just like hamming for your camera, and I didn't look and see any roadkill. Hi, Mom. It looks like the cool washouts at the beginning are kind of going away.
Yep.
A couple of washouts earlier in this arm of the trail. They were a pretty good twist. You could hear the springs popping and uncoiling like they've never stretched out before. It was awesome. Like a little spider.
It's nice and squishy through here with the silt and then the aired down tires, it's a nice ride.
Oh. Yeah, it's nice and smooth. No more ripples.